know what me posting on YouTube and TikTok is gonna do for the future of my life, but I don't care because I'm posting them for me to overcome my fears. So whatever I get in the future, like in a year, 2 or 3 years from now, whatever benefits I get for posting on YouTube and TikTok, I'm gonna be so grateful because I'm only doing it for, I'm posting it for multiple reasons. Obviously, I want to be somebody. Obviously, I'm trying to get, post, eventually get monetized, get money. Eventually, obviously, that's a given. That's definitely a given. I'm not going to sit here and lie, I don't want that. Because then I'll be a liar. I'm not a liar. But that's not the main reason why I'm posting on YouTube, on TikTok. The main reason I'm posting on TikTok and YouTube is because I just want to overcome all my fears. I want to just speak with no problem. Speak with my opinion. Speak with my thoughts. Just show who am I to the world, to myself. I've been the shy, quiet kid for my whole entire life. That now that I'm posting on TikTok and YouTube, it's literally mostly for me, 90% for me, to overcome my fears, to overcome what I have, to just say what I have to say and try to learn who am I and just try to be the true person I am. So, oh my god, these bugs. As much as I love nature, I don't like bugs. But this is not the video for that. But I just enjoy making videos and talking because I do love to talk. And I always have so much stuff in my head. It's like I'm constantly thinking about stuff in my head. But the problem was I never said anything. I never ever said anything. I just kept everything to myself. I kept it quiet. But I used to comment a lot on Facebook, typing a lot of Facebook. And people didn't really like it because all they used to say, oh, you need to go back to school because you cannot spell. And I was like, yeah, obviously I cannot spell. That was a part that I have trouble in school and my grammar. This is why I rather do videos, because I don't need to focus on my grammar while I'm doing videos, even though sometimes I can't pronounce words. But you know what? It is what it is. That's how life is. Anyway, the whole point is that I'm just doing videos just to overcome my fears, to find who am I, to see what I have, layer after layer of my thoughts, and just start to be comfortable with my own skin. And this is my journey. Everybody's journey is different. My journey is me trying to figure out who am I and being quiet for very, very, very long to my life. Just trying to learn how to just find who am I, and just get away from this mindset I used to have that nobody cares. That was the point of me talking, nobody cares, of being scared to do anything, dancing, talking, being silly, doing anything because I was always scared of the judgment. So I'm learning how to overcome all these fears that I have, and it's because these fears, it just gets you in your head, and it makes you stop doing makes you not want to do anything because of the fears, right? So I'm trying to overcome my fears and just do what I have to do to overcome it. And I don't know who I'm gonna turn out in 2 or 3 years from now. I'm gonna be 37 next month in August, and I'm just starting to do this journey in my 36, And I know I'm a late bloomer, but guess what? At least I'm doing it. At least I'm trying to overcome my fears. At least I'm trying to find who am I really am. Being this robot for most of my life, didn't know who I was. I know what I liked, but always scared of being me because of being judged. I never had a problem. Oh my God. I never had a problem of I never had a problem of being what I like. I never cared what other people say, what I liked, or what I do, what I liked. Because I really never really cared about trendy stuff. I never really cared about the fashion and all that stuff. So my problem wasn't really, my problem was never really trying to fit in, because I never cared about fitting in. I never cared what other people liked. I knew what I liked. My problem was not being a robot. My problem was mostly why I'm always scared to be silly. Why am I always scared to be being different in the group, even though I never had a problem of what I liked. So I'm trying to overcome these fears, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying half of the time. I'm just saying what I'm thinking, and I think a lot. And I just want to put them in video and just share my crazy thoughts that comes out of my head, and just share them, because I'm not great at this is a crazy rant, and I don't even care. This is a fun rant. I tend to when I write, when I try to do journaling, right? I think too fast from my hand, so then I end up missing words, and my spelling is not that great, and my grammar is not that great. I'm gonna be honest. So for me, journaling is so hard for me to do, because I stop myself. But like recording my thoughts, it is like so much better for me. I just got to release my thoughts, and post it on social media if I want to or not. And it's like so much better. I have so much thoughts, you know. I know this is just my rant, and I just want to share. If anybody is just like me, who has always been the shy, quiet kid, who always been the robot. I call myself the robot. When I say I used to be the robot, when I say that, it's because I always felt like I needed to stay quiet. I couldn't, wear different clothes, meaning I only wear certain clothes, certain colors, like black, white, blue, like dark colors, like very, very dark colors. Like I never gave myself a chance to be different, because I was scared of the judgment. I was scared of people making fun of me. I was scared of that, because I got that when I was in elementary school, in middle school. I got that people make fun of me. I had that, so I know how it feels. There's somebody making fun of you, and you're like, don't know what to do. So I took it as I cannot do anything, so let me be a robot. So I didn't do anything. Even when my own family, I tend to never did anything. I didn't want to play with them. I didn't want to talk to them. I still don't want to talk to them, because I don't trust them, because they don't think like I do. But that's besides the point. I never wanted to play any games, because I felt like if I play any games, I'm gonna look like a dumbass, and people are gonna judge me because I'm not that great. So, the judgment was so hard for me. But anyway, and this is why I'm just recording anything that I think, doing anything I say, trying to overcome my fears this year, because you never know. I wanna do it now than when I'm waiting to be 40, because at 40 I just want to overcome so much, that at 40 I just want to live my best life ever, so if I have to just put my work in my late 30s and overcome everything I had to overcome, so by the time I'm 40 I become this amazing confident lady who knows who she is and don't give two shits what other people say, then you know what, I'm doing my thing. Then I just had to deal with the deal with the steps, the nervousness, the everything that you go through when you're trying to overcome your fears. I'm okay doing this in my late 30s. I don't want to wait my 40s and start healing myself. I don't want to do that. I'd rather do my late 30s. By the time I'm 40, man, I'm gonna be a badass girl. you know. But that's just my rant. I just hope that I know I'm kind of crazy. I don't care, you know. Anyway, anything else I have to say before I have to go back to work? Because I do have to go back to work. No. And hopefully, in a few years, I won't be here at work. I will be doing my dreams. Ah, yes.